Hey there folks, Mark Johnson, Techs Now, doing a full review on the Galaxy Tab 3. This is the 7-inch model. I've been using it for quite a while now. I say almost a good 2 weeks. Definitely like a lot of things about it. Definitely it's a follow-up to last year's model. Just running through the specs real quick, go over the hardware and design. You have a 7-inch screen on here with a 1024 600 LCD, 1.2 dual core, 3 megapixel shooter on the back, 1.3 on the front. It does play back 1080p video, although it's not a 1080p display, but it can handle it. And then 4,000 milliamp hour battery, all the good, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, that good stuff. Staying with the hardware and looking at it, it's definitely a nice change from what they've done in the past. This is the gold brown model, and it's definitely, I like the way it looks. One thing, looking at the back of it, it does tend to get a lot of fingerprints, but that's just, the way it is with this product. But you do have the infrared blaster here right on the front, which is very nice if you want to use it to control your TV. You have your volume rocker, power button, all that's on the right side. On the top, you do have the 3.5mm jack and then the charging port along with the speakers at the bottom. Moving around to the front, you do also have the menu button, and you also have the home and back buttons as well. So, normal Samsung here, you got your touch whiz going on. It is what it is. It's not bad. I definitely think it does bring a lot to the table as far as extra software features you may want to use. Sometimes, they throw so many things in here, you don't even know what you have available to you. But, for instance, you can get the S Voice if you just double tap the home button. Will bring S Voice up. So just stuff like that where, of course you can run in and hit the app and look at it, but if you don't even know it's there, you really can't take advantage of it if you so choose. Also looking at, I did run some benchmarks on it, and running the quadrant standard, I got a 3,637 score, which isn't all that, it's not a speed demon by any means, and I got a 10,607 on the Antutu. Some other things on here, like that, you got your web browsing. I mean, it does everything that you would want it to do, well. There's really nothing about it, I would say, that kind of stands out. Is it being a bad tablet? I mean, at $199, it's definitely, something that it gets the job done, and it's a nice price point. It feels good in the hand, I like the way it feels. I like 7-inch tablets overall. Personally, I prefer those more than the 10-inch ones, especially for travel and stuff. Now, maybe if I'm sitting on the couch, maybe I may want a bigger one, but I do like the 7-inch, 8-inch tablet range. Some of the other things with this tablet is you do have, going through the software suite, all share play. You get, just all the Samsung stuff, the group play, and if you like their stuff and you use, their Music Hub or any of that, their Samsung App Store, if you prefer that more, then you'll definitely love it because it definitely has all that stuff. And then you get, reasonable performance with this tablet. The cameras aren't the greatest, but they're not intended to be as well. So 3 megapixels is, just kind of is what it is. But at the same point, it's not a bad plus, because last year's model didn't have a rear camera on it; it only had a front. So that's kind of like the main difference. Last year you didn't have a rear. I don't believe you had a rear. I have to double check, but I'm quite certain you didn't have a rear camera, and I know you didn't have the infrared port on last year's model either. So that's going to pretty much wrap it up. I mean, $199, you really can't go wrong if you like Samsung. Nice product. I would definitely, I do like the 8-inch a little bit better, especially if if you already have an S4 or even an S3. Those screens are so big. I mean, with this being 7 inches, it may be kind of, so close in size where you may be like, I may want something bigger. But if you want to definitely read books or something like that, Kindle books, they're all going to look nice on this tablet. So be sure to check out the site, tech-snobs.com, for more coverage. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Thanks for watching, folks. Take care.